The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, set.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and long. From the gun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. Richardson to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Richardson going to hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Richardson. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Richardson going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing, Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Richardson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, Mike, sometimes when you get all these big bodies in there and you're trying to find space, there's just no space to be had. Here, they try to go with their fullback, and he just runs into a wall of backs. Great job here by the defense. Critical 4th down stop.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd down and 8. Richardson operating from the pistol. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Third and 6. Throwing is Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Forward. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of the Ravens has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Jackson now. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, Jackson. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 14-6 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Now Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Mitchell from the pistol. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Second and 7. Another run here with Mitchell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He keeps it himself. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Third and goal. Throwing Jackson. And he's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes it just comes down, Mike, to just letting it loose and go make a play. And I think anytime you want to bring a defensive back from the secondary into your blitz, there's a little bit of a reckless standpoint there. Could you give up a big play downfield? Sure. But when well-timed,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Omar, ready?
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that's well read by the defense. Not backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week one, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week one performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week two, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Jackson now. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
That's it. 180. That's it. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. And he will score. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yard.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
70 range.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Oren. Right up. Sit up. 180. Right up. 13.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here we go. One final play. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.